To actually heal intergenerationally. My name's Melissa. I created a series of journals called The Questions You Wish You Asked, and I created them all after my mom passed away unexpectedly before I could ask her lots of questions that I wish I had. And what makes these journals really unique is that they're not just like family story journals. Your mom isn't going to write just like her autobiography. I intentionally crafted these questions to be intergenerationally healing. It's also building a bridge between you and her, between her and her mother, right? Whoever it is, whether it's your dad or your grandparent, whoever's filling out this journal, there's intergenerational connection happening. And here's an example of how. How do you handle conflict with the people that you care about? With a question like that, the person writing is asked to search within and say, okay, when I'm in a lot of conflict with someone that I care about, what do I do? What do I want my kid to do? And we're invited to look at not like what our lowest selves would do, which is often the intergenerational trauma, like stonewalling, stop talking to the person, be cruel. There's all these things that are really realities in families. Instead, the person journaling can say, okay, what do I want to tell my kid? Even if it's hard for me to access these tools, what would I tell my child? And they're going to reach for their highest self, that part of them that's like, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to take some space. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to talk to the person. I'm going to have really strong boundaries. Like, it's not just being porous, like flimsy, boundaryless wall, right? Like, intergenerational healing is not just connect at all costs. I love that old analogy of within all of us, there are two wolves, one that is positive and good, one that is evil and bad, to like boil it down really simply. Which one wins? The one that you feed. This journal invites us to feed the good wolf. It invites us to feed the parts of us that know how to connect. It's like there's intergenerational trauma. There's also intergenerational abundance and goodness and all of these things that lay latent in our bones. I know this sounds really woo-woo, and also that's why these journals are magical and they've had a really incredible journey around the world. So I want you to experience this. If you have a parent or grandparent, you want their story and you want to connect more deeply with, you have kids and you want to write to them, it really means a lot to me as a motherless mother to write my stories down. I'd love to know your thoughts on a question like this. If this kind of healing sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll try a Questions You Wish You Asked journal. There's one for every family relationship.